I have a question from, sorry, I'm on my computer too while this, Zach Miller. Why hasn't the state of Missouri paid what they owe corrections officers? Zach, thanks so much for that question. Let me bring all of our friends and clients who work for or used to work for, who have family work for the Missouri Department of Corrections up to speed on that issue. The case on a decision handed down. So visit our page, Missouri Department of Corrections, on the Burger Law website. Google Burger Law, Missouri Department of Corrections. Click on the link. You'll get the latest. We have everything ever in the case, but at the top, we should also have the latest deal. And on June 1, 2021, the Missouri Supreme Court handed down a case that was good and bad for us. They reversed the money judgment of $113,782,000 or $86,000 and change we got. However, we won a number of issues in that appeal. The Supreme Court found that the state of Missouri's sovereign immunity defense was no good and we could make the claim. They found that there was a contract. They found that the state of Missouri breached the contract. They found that the class was properly certified and should go to trial as a class and was appropriately, and class decertification was appropriately denied. They found that 2 of the 7 activities that corrections officers are forced to do by the state of Missouri without pay were compensable as a matter of law automatically when officers are picking up and retrieving equipment, usually radios and keys. And they found that when an officer is on duty and expected to respond and is actually acting as a guard, as having to be vigilant, it is around around prisoners, criminals, that is compensable. But they found that because we had won summary judgment on 4 to 5 other activities, that on a summary judgment standard, we went to trial on damages, that there wasn't enough information in the record, and it directed us to go back to trial to have the trial judge determine whether those 5 other, 2 are as a matter of law compensable, 5 of them may be still compensable and we can still go prove it. The court asked us to go back and prove whether or not those 5 were compensable, or whether the officers have to be on duty while they do that other 5, or if they get their keys and radios or do a compensable event and then do other stuff and then take their post. It's called the continuous workday rule. So if you do a compensable activity for your job and then later on you do things that aren't necessarily compensable, you don't have to prove that everything is compensable. If you start work and you clock in and you're working, you're on the clock, you got to get paid, and that's not fair for a employer to force that out. So we're going back to trial in the case on June 7th, 2022. For all my corrections officers, clients, and friends, I represent you all. The Supreme Court said we were properly class counsel or class reps, other stuff. If you have information about this case or would like to be a witness or have us talk to you about being a potential witness, please call us. Email me at gary@burgerlaw.com. Call us at 314-542-2222. Give us your name and your information. We also have a form at the Burger Law Missouri Department of Corrections website page for people to update their information. I've had a lot of people say, hey, I updated my information, or my father died, or my mom passed. Are we still in the class? Yes, you are. We made a provision in the last order. This case is going a long time, and it is profoundly sad to me. Now, look, justice delayed is justice denied, and we have officers who are passing. They're old, or they're whatever happens in life. I mean, we all should have gratitude for the lives we have, and I am committed that if an officer passes and has money due them, and we will win this case, again, that they're going to get paid. Okay. So So we yesterday, I've been doing a lot of work in the case. We yesterday redisclosed our expert on damages. We produced that report to the other side. They're going to take his deposition. We're going to do a couple other depots, but essentially the case is done. And we're going to go to trial in June of 2022 before the court in Cole County, Missouri. And the Supreme Court directed that trial judge in the court to recalculate damages, not try the whole case again, not do the whole deal, determine the compensability of those other activities, or whether or not they're on duty and expected to respond at the same time, or whether they apply to this, whether the continuous workday rule applies, and recalculate those damages. So we redisclosed our expert. We recalculated the damages to bring them up to speed because we had last recalculated those damages effective August of 2018, and we need to redo the numbers for June of 2022, and we're going to be redoing that. So Zach and any other officers watching this, that's the deal, okay? And if you have any other questions, please email me, please reach out to us, or go to our website page for answers.